What's up? It's your girl Ani, and I'm back to relax, relate, and release into yet another episode of Girl. Who you telling? How y'all doing today? I hope y'all doing good because I am doing absolutely amazing. This royal, rich, and beautiful rising. It is 8 o'clock in the morning. It is 8:01 a.m. exactly on the dot. I woke up 45 minutes to an hour ago. Woke up, feeling amazing. Sun shining through my windows. Like, I'm living my life in the sunshine. Period. Everybody loves the sunshine. Okay. I actually got a playlist that I want to share with y'all. But anyway, first of all, hold on, wait. Let me say this. The simple fact that I am back in my element, like when I first started doing this podcast, in my motherfucking closet, bitch. I feel so aligned, like I'm on the right path, on the right track, in the right spot at the right time and place. It is so crazy because when I started off this second season, I started it off with the whole idea of okay, every episode has to be a visual. That's where I'm moving forward with this podcast and everything. And it was just like I don't want nothing less than. Nothing less than. But things have a funny way of becoming like a full circle moment. And you know what I'm saying? Because then when I had first started it, it was just the fact of me just actually doing it and not so much trying to see all the moving parts of how it's going to evolve and all of that and trying to implement that head on and diving in head first, you know what I'm saying? Because I can be a bit of a perfectionist where it just be like, girl, I'm gonna need you to calm down. Can you chill, please? Because all of that overexerting energy and anxiety that you're causing yourself and confusion and delusion is not even necessary. Like, baby, calm down. Allow yourself to gradually get there because at the end of the day, when you rushing to do something or get somewhere, you're really going nowhere fast for real. When you rushing, you not even paying attention to detail. And mistakes are more likely bound to happen when you rushing and trying to hurry up and make things or get things to how you want them to be rather than taking your time, paying attention to all the small little intricate details that help keep the wheels turning. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's this moment that I feel like I'm in. I'm back to the basics and it's like we getting there because baby some more things done happened, y'all. Some more things done happened from the last episode. Y'all know how I was telling y'all that I knew I was close to that to that breakthrough and everything, and like how stuff is just going what can be seemingly wrong, but at the same time I just didn't subscribe to seeing it that way, and I'm more so being positive and seeing the silver lining. Like that is what is going on right now. Like I can really see and feel the wheels turning in the direction that I'm going, and it is propelling me away from what has been as far as these last several months. It's such a full circle moment because when I really felt myself in this moment, in this space and time, in this moment, in this transition was in July. July is like the end of June. July is when this really started. And here we are in March, going into April, and right on time for the energetic new year. You know what I'm saying? A bitch is excited because it is really what it really feels like right now. Y'all know how snakes, their body regenerates itself and it sheds that skin ever so often, like right on time, right on season. Bitch, that's what she's doing. She's shedding skin. So when I say I bet everything, I put everything on the motherfucking table, bitch. Everything is on the table because I am shedding right now. So that's what is propelling us into today's episode. Don't go numb, okay? Now you say, what, like, girl, what you talking about? And I mean exactly what I said. Don't go numb. Whatever it is that you may be feeling, or whatever it is that you may be going through that just seems too overbearing, too overwhelming, too much like wrong, or oh my God, is this happening to me? Turn all that around and say, oh my God, I am glad this is happening to me, because the reason this is happening to me is causing me to be overwhelmed. The reason why this is happening to me is causing the situation to be overbearing, too much like wrong, or too much out of my control. When you find yourself in that position, that is the most opportune time where you are supposed to dig. And when I say dig, bitch, you better dig like you digging for gold, okay? Dig deep within yourself to really figure out the creative impulses that you possess, the desires that dwell deep within your being, everything that you want. You dig so deep within yourself to find those specific things, right? To find your strength, to find your voice. You take all of that energy, you bring it together, you cultivate it and curate it into this ball that you use as your motherfucking battery pack. Put that shit in your back. You climb out that hole like the motherfucking Hulk, and then you go out here and you start putting shit into place and creating what the fuck you want. You don't allow yourself to just wallow in those feelings and just see it as a negative. You always got to see the silver lining, because if you don't, that's when you allow yourself to go numb to things. And this could literally be anything. It could be like my situation, how I basically had to sign my apartment off to put it on the market yesterday. Or it could be a situation where, you in a relationship with a person, you not getting everything that you want, but yet you not necessarily working towards what you want. You could be dealing with something within your job or your friendships, whatever the situation may be. You gotta sit in that shit. You can't outsource and look for validation and approval from external sources. I want y'all to know that everything that you want, you already motherfucking possess. You just got to go within yourself and find it. And baby, I will tell you, it's gonna motherfucking hurt. It's gonna motherfucking hurt. Because think about it. When you allow yourself to go numb and you use different vices, whether it be substances, whether it be people, whether it be things, whether it be a place that you go, just to zone out and go into that la la land within your mind and your imagination of, oh, well, if it was how it's supposed to be, it'll feel like this or it'll feel like that. Instead of going into la la land with those vices, go into la la land with your motherfucking self, and push yourself to create that in reality, and not just within your mind, or when you doing certain things, or when you are experiencing certain people. You know what I'm saying? Because you're disconnecting yourself from reality, first of all. Even though reality pushed you to where you're going with these different vices, but you're still disconnecting yourself from reality. And you are not really allowing yourself to feel that shit in order to heal that shit and move the fuck on. Okay? And I'm definitely practicing what the fuck I'm preaching right now in this motherfucking moment. Okay? I cannot even allow myself to just sit and just watch shit happen, because at that point, then I gotta hold myself accountable for the reason why I end up where the fuck I end up. You know what I'm saying? And I just can't do that. Like, I always have to get my ass up and continue fighting, because ain't nobody else gonna do it for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, this goes back to different situations when it comes to dealing with other people, and we always be looking for somebody to make us feel better, or make us happy, or complete us. Can't nobody do that shit for you. Only you can do that. Anything that anybody else does outside of that is motherfucking extra. Okay? That's pouring into your cup to help create that overflow. You know what I'm saying? The overflow that you already have within yourself. When you allow yourself to go numb, you're not pouring in your cup, you're literally emptying your fucking cup. And then when you come out of that situation of allowing yourself to go numb, whether it be, like I said, a substance or a person, you know, it's easy to get lost in the chemical imbalances within your body when you take these drugs, or the imbalance when you entertaining people that you know you ain't got no business entertaining. Like, it may feel like you balancing out, but really it's not on an even keel, bitch. It's just not. It's like the teeter totter. You pushing everything else to that other side, which you on the other end of that, where it's bringing you higher within that moment, and only within that moment. But then as soon as you come down from that high, once you gotta leave and you gotta come back to reality, because you was trying to feel something else than what you feel within your real reality. You know what I'm saying? And when you come down from that, you back down to square one. And now your fucking cup is empty. Because you literally just poured everything to the other side of that fucking teeter totter. Everything that's on that other end, it shoots up in the air. So there's nothing on that other end when you allow yourself to numb yourself in different situations. Your ass is hitting the motherfucking ground because you ain't got nothing else on that other side to help balance that shit the fuck out. You cannot do it. And I encourage you not to do it. I encourage you to allow yourself to feel whatever you feel in that moment. Because when you allow yourself to feel that and really sit in it and allow your feelings to pass naturally, it's gonna light a fire up under your ass. I promise you it is. Now, like I said, in the process of that, it does hurt, because you have to face reality. You don't have anything that is distracting you from what the fuck is really going on. So the shit is going to hurt. Like, this healing shit, it's nice and pretty, but this shit is thorough, raw, cutthroat, and it hurts like a motherfucker too. So y'all gotta really allow yourself to just just be in these moments. Stop looking. Stop fucking looking for other people to make you feel what you want to feel. It's only going to be temporary when it's an external source. Things that you possess within yourself. If you harness that and empower those things, that shit will never be temporary. Once you get on that path of doing for yourself, it's hard to get off. It's kind of like when you working out. You be going to the gym and you be in your routine, the shit be feeling good. But you know, as soon as you interrupt that routine and you stop going, you let's say you go to work out 5 times a week. And then you get to a point where you like, okay, I'm gonna take it down to 4 times. And then that shit just keep depleting and depleting and depleting till you ain't working out at all. Once you settle in that space of not working out, everybody know that it's hard. It's hard to get back into that routine. I don't understand why, because I be asking myself this all the time, because when I used to work out faithfully, like I used to have a schedule. I worked out 3 times a week and I used to go with my mom, and it got to a point where I stopped going, and it was like, why did I do that? Because I felt so good. And I feel like anybody that has ever been in a routine of working out, when you on that schedule and you working out consistently, you really do feel good in that, and you actually want to go work out. It's like, oh no, I'm not missing my workout. I gotta go work out. But it's like when you exit that routine and then try to get back into that shit, it is hard than a motherfucker. But it's the same way when you are constantly working on yourself and holding yourself to this standard of, I have to get there for me, because I know if I get there, I am going to feel good. I'm going to feel at my best. And that's the thing where it's like, for me, that's something that I do every single day. So whoever I was, how I showed up, and what it looked like when I showed up yesterday is going to be completely different today, because I strive to reach higher every single day, because I want to make sure that I am being my best, whether it be how I communicate, whether it be how I keep myself organized, whether it be how I am parenting my child, whether it be staying within a routine of like healthy eating and making sure I'm making my own food, even though I still be inputting some bad things. But that's neither here nor there. It's everything is in moderation. It is in moderation. But I strive to be that better person every single day. We as humans, I feel like we need to ground, center, and relax yourselves in whatever the fuck is going on right now. Stop looking for external vices to distract you from what's really going on, because the longer you do that, the longer you gonna be in whatever it is that you in right now. We ain't got time to be neglecting what's in front of us. Whatever is going on has everything to do with us and how we showed up and didn't show up yesterday. Hold yourselves accountable, because it ain't nobody else's motherfucking fault. Now, other people may have contributed to that. For instance, if you find yourself in a harvest season where you got everything that you wanted, you are the reason. Now, it may have been people that helped you, or contributed to where to helping you get to where you are, by doing different things that they did or different things that they didn't do. that fueled your fire to be like, I'm about to go make this happen. But the person that was driving that vehicle, the soul within that vessel that you possess, is what really got you to where you are. Same thing if it is a bad thing. It's all how you perceive things and how you decide to move forward with those different perspectives and perceptions of what is going on around you. Did you do everything in your power to make sure you got the result that you wanted? If you have done some things, but you still ain't seen no turnaround, then you have to assess it for what it is. And I feel like sometimes when we say things like that, like, did you do everything in your power? It's easy to be like, okay, well, it's not just me that has to do this, which is very well true. When I say everything in your power, that's not necessarily to make sure that the result is what you would like it to be, because sometimes the result is not necessarily what you want. It's the complete fucking opposite. You may want that relationship to work, or you may want that relationship to get better. But who's to say that relationship is supposed to work or get better beyond the point that it's fucking at right now? Especially if you feel like you have done some things, but you haven't necessarily put your all into it because you still distracted on the side with your vices. I am preaching to myself. It'd be hard to receive that and allow that to be the reality, but sometimes things are just meant to fall apart in order for the things that are meant for you to fall into place. When you shed that skin, this goes back to where this fucking episode started. When you shed that skin, there are some things and some people that you gonna shed along with it. You have to accept that for what it is, and you have to tell yourself that you have no other choice but to be okay with it. And then you need to tell yourself that you are going to be okay. You have to do what is best for you. You can't continue to entertain things that no longer serve you, that no longer push you to be better, that no longer pours into you, and that is people, places, and things, honey. So we all in our creative space every single day, and it's what you choose and what you decide upon, and how you perceive things and put things into perspective that helps fulfill God's will for your life. And if you not present in that shit, and if you not feeling everything, and if you not listening to your gut, your first fucking brain, if you not listening to your intuition, you're just gonna continue to be lost in the motherfucking sauce. Everything connects. If you can see the connection in everything, and you allow that connection to be, bitch, you gonna be better off. I promise you that. I just want to encourage you guys and ask you guys to consider the things that I have shed some light on today. I would love for y'all to share some experiences with me. If you would like to know, like, what I think about something, or what I would do in a situation, like, send it in to me. I will keep you anonymous. I will not say your name. I will just read the situation, and I will lend a few words. It don't even necessarily have to be your situation. It could be any situation that you may have read online, or you saw like on a show or something. Like, it could literally be anything. Just send something in to me. You can send it to me at girllwhoyoutellin@gmail.com. That is spelled GIRLL. The email is only 2 L's. GIRLLWHOYOUTELLIN girllwhoyoutellin@gmail.com. You can send it to me in email, or if you follow me on Instagram, it is at GIRLLWHOYOUTELLIN. Girl Who You Tellin. Yeah. Send some things in. I really wanna start, interacting with y'all in that way. Like, just send me some substance that I can really kind of relax and relate and release to. You know what I'm saying? Not only me, but everybody else, whoever's listening. But yeah, share this with a friend if you feel like they could use it, or a family member, or a partner. If you feel like they going through some shit and you feel like they would really benefit from listening to this episode, go ahead and send it over to them. Share it, please. We gotta build the community within this space, because, like I said, I created this space and it's a lot of space in here. God damn it, it's a lot of space. We're echoing. Terrible echo. Hello, 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 hello. Y'all hear it? Come on. Bring some people in. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a motherfucking friend, bitch. Okay? Bring them in. Usher them in. Come on in. I'm trying to create a community within this space. We need to fill up all this space. And we need to be in here comfortable and, vibing. And it just needs to be a safe space. Okay? So, if ain't nobody told y'all that they love y'all today, just know that I love you guys. And I thank you so much for listening to Girl Who You Tellin podcast. I really do appreciate it. I really, 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 really do. Oh, and I need y'all to follow the new Instagram page. Thanks. Like I said, it's Girl Who You Tellin at GIRLLWHOYOUTELLIN. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So until the next episode, I want y'all to relax, relate, and release into don't go numb, bitch. And have a great day on purpose, because I said so.